Today we're going to show you how to make one of my favorite spreads, peanut butter. And we're doing it homemade to avoid all the preservatives, palm oil and GMO and whatever. Here we only need a few ingredients. We have raw biological peanuts, we have some good sea salt, and then we have a little bit, we're going to use a little bit of honey from the mountains of Peloponnese again.
Yeah, we buy a lot of things down there. You don't have to mention it every time.
They have good produce, okay? So I love it down there.
Okay.
But again, these are raw, so now we have to toast them a little bit so that we get some good flavor in our peanut butter. So we spread them out here on our oven pan. This is 600 grams, and we spread them evenly so they toast evenly also, like this, nice and even. It's a big oven, but that's good. And now we're going to put this in the oven in the middle rack at 180 degrees, where they're going to hang out until they are nice and golden, and a tell sign when it starts smelling of popcorn, then they're done. Our peanuts are nice and golden and we have a distinct smell of popcorn, so let's get them out so we can take a look. And they're beautiful and golden. And see, I let them go. Some of them are a little bit darker. You let them go as much as you want. I like to have some which are on the darker end so we get that more roasty taste from it. But right now they need to cool off a little bit before we continue. They have cooled down to room temperature, so now it's time to transfer them into our food processor. I was thinking I could lift it on the paper, but then probably I would leave peanuts all over the kitchen and then I would have the wrath of my wife on me. So I'm not going to do that. So I went with a spoon solution instead, at least for the first year.
Choice.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. One escaped there. I'm not going to escape this. You can actually not really do this in a blender. You need a food processor because it's quite heavy what we're going to do now.
So you need a strong machine, right?
Yes, you do. It's quite heavy to get this to a smooth paste. If you like your peanut butter chunky, then you would leave out, let's say 25% of this to the side, and then you will add that at the very end of the processing to get the chunky bits. I like mine smooth, so I'm gonna add it smooth.
Yeah, smooth like a butter.
Yeah, this is not cooperating. There we are. And now we're going to start out the first part of the process. We're going to blitz it on high, and then we'll do this in 2 or 3 times. I'll show you. As you see here, after a minute or so, it starts getting a little bit clumpy, and then you need to scrape it down on the sides here, and that's...
But you're not going to add any oil or anything. You're going to use the oil from this.
Yeah, we're using the
nuts,
natural oils from the peanuts. Will start releasing here in a bit, but you have to stop a couple of times to scrape down the sides here when it starts getting sticky. And then we continue the same way. And now you see it's getting very thick and very like hard or so, but that will disappear as we continue blending. Now I'm just going to let my machine rest a little bit because this is a tough job and it's a big batch. And now it's starting to get smooth, as you can see, and it's getting much softer now. That's perfect. So now it's time to add our other ingredients. A pinch of good sea salt, again from Peloponnese.
Of course.
Like so many other things in our house. And a good spoon of honey. What is this honey? Do you know that?
That's a mixture of thyme and different flowers.
To give a little bit of sweetness. You don't want to put too much of this, but you do want to have, let's say, a spoon and a half maybe of honey in here. And then on with the lid, and we continue till we have the right consistency. And I think we are there.
That's creamy now.
Take a look, and look how creamy that is.
Ooh.
Let me just Look, it's beautiful. And that's exactly what you want. Depending on how thick you want it, you can go even further. The longer you blend it, the thinner it will actually get because you release more of the oils. But this is straight up good, and it's time for me to give this a taste to see if we have enough salt and stuff. But look at it. It's so pretty. Look, it's perfect.
And you know what you're eating, not any kind of crap, you know.
You simply can't buy this.
No.
You can't. The flavor is fantastic. You can roast it to the point you like it. There is absolutely no palm oil or anything in this.
And you can do it with other nuts, right?
Cashews, almonds, almond butter is excellent also.
But you know, these peanuts is not the nuts actually. Belongs to the legumes.
Yes, true.
Just
it's not a nut. It's
always
not a nut.
called peanut.
And actually it's also quite economical because now we have, this was 3 bags, 4 bags, 600 grams. It was 4 bags, 150 grams in each. And I think it was €2.5 per bag of biological raw almonds. And this is 600 grams of peanut butter. So this is 2 big jars. You don't get it for that money, at least not here in Europe. So give it a shot at home.